Welcome to the Dude Show podcast, starring Patrick and Chris, with updates from our sexy bosom-blessed newsgirl and commentary from producer Lewis. Clothing is optional for this broadcast, so grab yourself a whatever, sit back, and prepare to eat pie like you're on death row, you son of a bitch. And without further ado, let's fire this motherfucker up!
Hey-oh!
Somebody just score a goal? What the fuck was that?
World Cup.
Good to be here.
Oh, good to be here.
Oh, Lewis, already fucking up, man. Where's the claps?
No, he's not. That wasn't enough applause for you?
No, it should go into applause as I start talking.
Ah.
When Johnny walked out, I'm dating myself here. When Johnny walked out, Chris, did the applause stop?
What Johnny are you talking about?
Carson.
Oh, you are dating yourself. As a lad who used to listen to Johnny Carson on his boombox that picked up TV, even I didn't know what Johnny you were talking about.
Oh, well, all right. But Johnny,
I apologize in advance if I am out of line here.
what crappy Seth Rogen movie is that from?
I have no idea.
Okay, look, I already feel some bad vibes.
You couldn't be more wrong.
Brought on by the host himself.
Okay. Producer Lewis is producing, but
He
we
is.
have a special guest.
Oh. Who could
Mikey's here.
Oh.
Mikey!
Oh, hey now.
Mikey!
Hey. That's right.
What do you say about Mikey? He's always bringing the snark.
He has a lot of snark. There's also a bit of an acrid smell in the room now that he also brought with him. He's
Mikey, where you been, buddy?
Upstairs.
Oh, okay.
not caring. not participating.
True.
Evidently making his own jacuzzi in the bathtub.
Smoke jacuzzi. How you doing, McRitchie?
I'm doing good, Patty. Good to see you.
Good to see you, dear.
Thank you, dear.
Lewis, good to see you.
Howdy do.
And Strander.
Woo!
You're very happy.
I'm excited that Coachella's happening and all the beardos and weirdos are not in LA this weekend.
Yeah.
No
You
offense.
You got a beardo sitting next to you.
No
You
offense,
better.
McRitchie.
Yeah. Watch your step.
Look, peeps, I'm not going to mix words. It's been a tough week.
Say it isn't so.
Normally, I fool the audience
Yes.
thinking I'm all happy.
You are.
And
You have
then
a great
I let
life.
and then I let you guys ask me what's wrong.
I think it's called minced
Oh,
words.
yeah. He's calling a shot tonight.
There was a loss this week in my life.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
A loss? Like a family member? A
some,
pet? I see all the pets are accounted for.
Did a dream die?
There is a hole in my heart
Uh-oh.
that can never be filled.
It's called your attention bag.
My life will never be the same, Chris.
All right. What happened?
Well, in 2012, you gave me a gift.
Oh, no. 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 Say it isn't so.
My Emerson electric wine opener.
Oh.
Here it stands.
Oh.
Uh,
Man,
very
I'm about to tear up.
it's no longer working.
That is
I couldn't fix it.
so many. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'm gonna. When I gave you that gift, it should have said a lifetime guarantee. If that thing breaks, I'm gonna replace it.
Well, I figured it's only it's necessary for me to speak a few words about it.
Yes.
As I'm looking at it.
I agree.
Hey, Lewis, play that what's that funeral thing that people like to talk? Do like a eulogy. Here we go. Hit it.
Please.
What the fuck? Oh. Jesus. Lewis, get your shit together. All right. Emerson electric wine opener. I've effortlessly uncorked 10,000 bottles over the past 3 years with it.
Easily.
With its ergonomically designed handle providing a firm grip and one-touch speed operation, I was able to inebriate myself that much quicker. The cordless feature with AC adapter allowed me to never leave the comfort of my couch while opening 30 bottles per charge. Electric Emerson wine opener, you shan't be forgotten. Farewell, my friend.
I would pour one out, except the wine opener's broken. I can't get a bottle open.
Let's hear the sounds. You can cut that, Lewis. Let's hear, just in its memory, let's hear the sounds of its magic, majestic sounds. Go ahead, play it, Lou. That was so beautiful. Just hearing that
sounds
sound,
like the dentist.
knowing that's pulling the cork out of there, and soon I'll be, just all my memories will be washed away.
Smells like Pinot.
It's a beautiful sound.
Smells like summer camp.
Goodbye, Emerson wine opener.
Farewell. You will be missed.
In the trash.
Godspeed.
You saw me put it in the trash.
I did.
Was that emotional for you, Christine?
I was videotaping it so that I could post it on the website for your listeners.
I mean, that was emotional.
In other words, yes.
It was.
So what else happened this week?
I didn't.
I know.
I didn't see that coming.
I forgot to tell you, my grandmother died this week.
For real?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Grammy died.
Welcome
I'm
to our
sorry.
world.
Yeah. What?
Welcome to our world.
She was
You
95.
prick. I'm
So I
sorry,
should-
Pat. My
so-
condolences.
So I should probably say a few things about her.
Yeah.
You probably should,
All right.
but you're not gonna.
And may God have mercy on your soul.
No, I thought about this actually. All jokes
Did a
aside.
vibrator show
Did
up
you
at
have a
the
vibrator in her
at the
pussy?
service?
Okay, all right. I know you were upset with that, the mutiny that effing happened. You guys threw me off. I was pissed.
We did.
And what did I say after the show?
Best show ever.
No, I said
That's what the fans said.
You guys should support the host, not fight with them. You threw me off.
Sick and tired of carrying all the weight.
That's what I said too. Remember that, Mikey? What do you think?
I think you're a whiny bitch.
All right,
Oh.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, let me share some stories. I figured, my grandmother,
Please.
she died. She really did die
Yeah, no,
this week.
I'm sorry. Serious condolences.
She's
on that.
95, man.
Yeah, I know, but still tough.
And as I was going through kind of like trying to conjure up memories because it's been a while. She's been in a home staring at a fucking wall for about 20 years, not knowing
Yeah.
her name. She thought I was hot last time I visited her. She said, "Who's this hot guy?" That's what she said when I walked in. I was like, "Hey, hey, how you doing?"
That's terrible.
So I'm just going to reflect on a story.
Please share.
My earliest memory from Betty
Oh,
was we lived in a duplex with each other. We you know what that is? I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's almost like a townhouse. It's two houses.
it's a house
connected.
that's split in half.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a regular size house, but they put a wall down the middle of it.
Exactly, and you share a laundry room sometimes.
Yes.
I basically spent a lot of time with my grandmother because Mom wasn't around. Mom's listening to the podcast, by the way, giving her critique on it.
I'm sure she
said that wasn't true, Patrick. I mean, really, you're really painting a picture of your childhood.
Yeah, I
you
like
know?
how she's fact checking.
She wants to come on and I guess set the record straight.
I would love that.
I said you'll never be on it. It's
Oh no! Next Christmas.
Special
get
guest.
get ready for the Christmas special.
So I don't know when you guys were kids what your earliest memory is when you were traumatized. Do you maybe have an early traumatized memory? Well, I remember mine. I was growing up in a nice little shit kicker town. My next door neighbor had a pool. Our parents were too cheap. By the way, parents, my single mother, we didn't have a pool. So I got
poor
to
thing.
swim at my neighbor's house.
That's nice.
And one thing I like to do is run around and gallivant across the yard in my Superman underoos.
Wow. Explains a lot.
So as I'm cavorting with my next door neighbors, Donna and Michelle, I said, hey, I'm 6, by the way. I said, I think we should all play superhero. This was in a time before PlayStation, before cell phones. You had to use your imagination to play.
Right.
Right.
We had a game called Throw Rocks at Each Other. We would
I
throw-
played that game. Go on.
Super fun.
But this game, we were going to be superheroes, which would mean we'd have to dress up in our underoos. Do you guys remember underoos?
Absolutely.
What pair did you have? Were you Wonder Woman?
No, I didn't have any. My brother had like Spider-Man and stuff.
It was delightful.
Never had them. Was too
right.
cool for it.
I was
Didn't want to
Superman.
participate in it.
I had the Superman underwear. It actually had his insignia right over my fucking asshole. That's what I remember.
On the butthole, or was there S on the button?
It was
on,
like
on
a
the mushroom
target
head?
on the- it was a target
Okay,
head,
yeah,
basically.
it sure was. For
So I
who?
said- I
For
said, as a
pedos?
six-year-
Uncle bought you those.
As a 6-year-old, I said, Donna, Michelle, I am going to get my underoos on. That's when you can run around naked as little kids, and it's not weird for the girls to not have the tops on.
Yeah.
So I'm looking all around my house. I can't find these goddamn underoos. So I go down to the laundry room. There's my Grammy. I said, hey,
It's Grammy.
Grammy, I'm looking for my underoos. I'm going to hang out with Dawn and Michelle. They're standing right behind me. She goes, your underoos? She opens up the washer. She pulls my underoos out and she said, "You can't wear these. You shit yourself in them." And there's my poop right there, the skid mark right down the middle where my asshole's supposed to be. I am fucking mortified. I'm 6 years old. There's
It's
my
still
poop.
shitting your pants. Was it like a little? Was it a nugget or was it just
No,
like a?
it was
a
a
giant
it was
skid.
a
It's just a
stripe,
skid, yeah.
a skid mark right there. That's the first time I saw a skid mark. I didn't know I was pooping myself. There's Don and Michelle. They're freaked out. They're looking at me like, "Hey, I can't hang out with you no more." Like,
Why you brought him out? You wore him with the shit stain?
no, my grandmother's holding them in front of all three of us. She's like, "You shit yourself. You can't wear these, you dummy."
I thought it was just you and Grammy.
No, Chris, as I was reflecting back on this story,
that's
I was
rich.
like, you know what? You know, she was like, 80 or 90. No, she wasn't. She was 50 fucking 8. I did the
Yeah.
math on this. What? The 6-year-olds can't conjure up embarrassment? What are you thinking, you old bag? You fucking ruined my childhood. These days, 6-year-olds would have been on fucking Twitter. They would have taken a picture of me with my fucking poop between my underwear.
You're outing yourself right now.
Can you fucking believe this shit, man?
Yeah, no, I can believe it. Trust me. I thank God every day for colored underwear.
That's
we,
what
that,
I wear
that we
now.
moved on from white underwear at some point.
You know what you should
that
try,
we had
Chris?
colors.
Those wet wipes. Does the job. Cleans up back there. That whole-
I'm way ahead of you on that.
The whole job of like with the dry paper. I mean, wiping your
I don't know
ass.
how we existed before those personal wipes.
Well, a lot. I'm going to say only 1% of the population is on board because I smell a lot of asses around. I got a very heavy scent there. I can smell people all from afar.
Yeah, we got a really strong poop detector right there.
Yeah, I got a nose, man.
Yeah.
So how did that make you feel, Pat? What,
Well, I
what
was-
have you been
I-
trying to make up for the rest of
No,
your
no,
life?
no. Well, I'm sharing good stories
No,
with Grammy as to honor her and her death.
That's not a good one. You got a good one? Didn't she ever buy you ice cream? Take out the Howard Johnsons
Give
for
you
a fucking brownie or
Give
something?
you a nickel?
Yeah.
Well, no, I do remember another story.
Oh, okay.
I'm still young.
right.
I used to spend a lot of time with my Grammy because Mom was out doing whatever the hell she was doing.
Right.
Working.
Yeah.
And so we used to watch TV together. And Jaws, the movie, I think I've mentioned this on the podcast before. We're watching Jaws on TV, the movie Jaws. It's one of my favorites.
Okay.
So Grammy and I are sitting in the bed with each other. I don't know where Grandpa Al was, probably beaten off. I heard stories about that later on.
Yeah.
So me and Betty are sitting there, and suddenly it goes to a commercial break. And I go, "Oh, wow, that's crazy." And she said, "Well, they need the commercial breaks." And I said, "Why?" She said, "Well, that's when they reset the shark for the next shot." Once again, Grammy had to be about 60.
Grammy was keeping it real.
So I think it was on a Friday or Saturday. So I go to school on Monday morning. I'm sitting at the lunch table. I said, "You guys catch Jaws on NBC this weekend?" "Yeah, I always saw it." I go, "It was totally weird, like that 5-minute, commercial break." They like, "Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew this, but that's when Steven Spielberg resets the shark to have it for the next shot." And they're like, "You are a fucking retard, man. We can't eat our fried chicken burger and this fucking disgusting pizza next to you. We're out of here, pal." And they hit the skids, and there I was alone at the lunch table. She fucked me again, man. But you know what I thought back?
What?
I think she believed her own shit.
She probably did.
After my grandfather Al died, she didn't even know how to write her own fucking checkbook.
Yeah.
She wasn't in production, Pat.
I know.
She probably didn't
But I
know.
was 8 and impressionable. Do your
What-
effing
what-
homework before
once
you
again,
said,
I asked for a good memory. Do you have a memory where Grandma did not embarrass you or feed you false information?
Maybe she bought you a pair
those
of
weren't good
sneakers.
stories?
I can already tell that I don't like you, and I'm probably not going to like you.
I mean, it made me, right? You guys like me. Mikey doesn't like me.
I guess that's a good thing.
I don't know what's up with grandmas and poop because when my grandmother was babysitting me, I guess I pooped my drawers and I stuck them under a cabinet because I didn't want them to be found. And I saw her and she was like, Chris, and I came running down the hallway and she also was holding them up as evidence. Like, what? I was so embarrassed.
What age were you?
I was probably like 4.
Why does this
We've found a winner. The new pope is
But it was
shitty
like
pants.
holding them like a lantern in the night. Like, just like, I see those things. I know what they are.
Good Lord.
Next week's Dude Show game. Where have you hidden your poop?
Yes. we need to get my cousin Daniel out to participate in that game.
Cousin
the Easter
Daniel?
eggs. Oh, yeah,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just wondering how she found. I didn't want to put them in the hamper and have her find them, but how did she find them under a dresser? Like, could she smell them? How do you find them?
What I would do when I'd poop myself, I didn't realize that you could, put them under a sink and wash them under some hot water. I'd toss them in the trash.
Yeah, that's good.
In the trash.
If you didn't know you could clean them in the sink, it's good that you tossed them and they didn't stay in the rotation.
When I was in the 5th grade, I went to a thing called Nature's Classroom, which means you go to like a camp.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, you guys had that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, I did that. It was Sharp Reservation back in New York.
Outdoor
Outdoor
education.
You did
Outdoor.
too, dude? So it's a week. I don't even think they asked my parents. I just got on a bus and I disappeared for a week. I'm having a great time, conversing with all the boys. I was in a room with 9 of them. We're all in bunk beds. I'm having a great time.
yeah, pillow fights,
I'm
yeah,
holding
all that
court like I do now.
Yeah.
And as I'm doing that, this friend of mine, his name's Willie, he goes, hey, you shit yourself, you dummy. And there I am with my white. By the way, I never wear white. What do you call the white?
Tiny whiteies.
I had a problem with that when I was
Fruit of the Loom.
Fruit of the Looms. If you ask my old lady, she goes, those are so sexy on him. But he wears boxers. She says, can you wear the tidy whities or
holds the
whatever?
balls up.
She love seeing that, and I'm like, hey baby, you don't want the dark side of that, which is when I'm laying on my stomach watching TV, playing with the dogs, and you're like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Finish up the job down there, man.
I mean, I don't know if this is the show for it, but maybe a future episode we need to discuss your childhood incontinence.
I don't know where it came from. You know what it was?
Were you
Chris?
not properly toilet trained or something?
Chris, what? I didn't brush my teeth till I was 10, Chris. I got a picture with a tooth, with a cavity that's been eaten at my front tooth for about 7 years. You can see it. It's a hole. I remember the dentist said, what do you got back here? He's like right over me, and he's like, what is this? He thinks he's pulling out another tooth. It's a piece of popcorn from 1982 is what he pulls out of the back of my mouth. I didn't know to brush my teeth.
It's called floss.
It's true.
It would have been nice to know
It's
that.
called floss. Floss is, some people use the term floss as a luxury.
My brother.
Floss is not a luxury.
It's a necessity.
My brother Mark, I remember I wanted to hang out with my older brother more than anything when I was young. He was 10 years older than me. I would run near him and he'd go, no, you smell. No way. Get away from me.
So you literally had cooties.
I had cooties. He'd say, get away from me. You smell.
Boys stink though. It's like they get the BO and they don't take showers.
I took it to another level. I took it to another fucking level. So anyway, Grammy, you play some nice music. I want to talk about Grammy Take Her Out the right way. You know what I'm saying? The right way. The respect for Grammy, Betty Landry.
Oh.
Betty, we're all going to miss. What the fuck is this? I can't.
Evidently, it's breaking news.
Betty's dead. Something, I don't know.
Don't you miss it, Mikey? She's not a Scientologist.
Yeah. All right, you know what? I can do this.
That's her rising to heaven.
She's standing tall right now.
All right, I can do this on my own.
Yeah, please.
Betty. Actually, I'm doing this for my family because they listen now and judge and like, we hate this son of a bitch. I've called out my cousin Chad, my cousin Cara,
everybody.
Jimmy Dell, my brother Dwayne, Mark. Hey, you know what? You're all listening. I'll tell you what. Grammy, you kind of brought me up. I'm going to miss you wherever you are. Hopefully you've learned how to balance a checkbook and know that commercials aren't time when they reset the cameras. I love you, you old bag. I'll see you up there probably in like 3 years after I overdose hanging out with D-Rock. I love you, bitch. All right, there you go.
Blue Dog, if you ever need music for my eulogy, I would prefer Top Gun.
Oh,
Just like Goose.
Take your breath away.
There you go, there. All right, so let's move this on, right? Yeah. Was that nice, that stirring eulogy of Grammy?
It got to nice. It's as nice as you're going to get.
Yeah.
So it was good.
I'm an Irish, Italian son of a bitch.
You are.
And it's also great new material for How'd That Get There?
How'd That Get There? All right, let's play a game. Let's have some fun.
Speaking of How Did That Get There?
Turn that up.
Flixter Fun, Flixter Fun.
Guess the score and you'll have won.
Flixter Fun, Flixter Fun.
In Human Centipede, someone ate the runs.
Flixter Fun, Flixter Fun.
By the way, it got a 49 score.
Flixter Fun, Flixter Fun.
Lost in translation was a bore.
Flixter Fun, Flixter Fun.
That piece of shit got a 94.
Flixter Fun.
Jump cut, Luke? You're doing a good job. I'm fucking with you, man.
As far as our themes go, I would rate that one as 20.
Yeah? Out of 10?
Out of the 20 that we've done.
Oh. No, the vocals got to be up, man. The lyrics are really good, dude. Listen to the lyrics, man.
Yeah.
Like, if you read the lyrics, it's really good.
I don't know. I prefer When Will They Die. That's one of my favorite ones.
We got to play that again.
We haven't.
All right, so Flixter Fun, you get how it goes down. All right?
Yes.
Rotten Tomatoes has a score for the critics. Okay,
Yes.
There's 100 critics, and they'll say 83. That means 83 critics out of 100 thought the movie was good.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I've been practicing.
So I'm going to say a movie, and you guys, Mikey, you want to play? You don't want to play. Why not?
This is radio. Say no on the mic, Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey.
Let's do it.
All right,
All right.
Mikey's going to play. Chrissy's going to play.
yeah.
All right, so you guys have to give a score. You have to get as close to the critic score as possible.
Right.
And the lowest score wins. We're going to do 5 movies. And the theme is 80. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say 80s movies,
Way
but
to
that's not
suck.
true. That's what my old lady said.
Okay.
It's high school movies.
Oh, okay.
High school movie comedies.
All right.
Ooh.
Let's
right.
do it.
Ready to go?
A rich genre.
We're ready when you are, Maestro.
Honey, you going to keep scoring this? All right, ready to go? Okay, here we go. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
I
I'm already beating you, Ostrander. I'm already beating you. Height. That's the beer that they
All right,
serve
Chris.
at Korean barbecue. Go on.
16 Candles came out in 1984. I love this movie. I've seen it 100 times.
One of my favorites.
Molly Ringwald, Anthony Michael Hall.
Yep. Good donger.
Jake. Remember Jake?
Yes.
I
Jake
always-
Ryan.
Jake, I always thought was Matt Dillon. That's not Matt Dillon.
No.
Nope. He was a cheap Matt Dillon substitute.
Well, I looked him up. I had a gay crush on him.
Did you?
He's
He's
doing-
a carpenter. Or something.
Carpenter
Yeah.
in like Rhode
I think I
Island.
may have been in the room when you looked him up.
I was gay.
Oh my
man.
God, like Jesus.
I could have been at summer
Like-
camp.
Like Jesus.
Yeah.
I
yes.
wasn't alive when this came out.
yeah.
Have you seen it, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Chris, what score did Rotten Tomatoes or Flixter give
So,
16 Candles?
Rotten Tomatoes wasn't around when this came out, so this is a revisionist score.
They go back and they find the
They
old
go back.
reviews.
They go back and they find the old reviews. I would say the average score. I would say it's 75.
75? Seems a
75.
little low to me. I was a big fan of this.
You know, sometimes critics aren't kind. I'm going to say 75.
Are you playing that song? You know, that's my old lady's favorite song. All right. Do you know? I'll give you 5 extra points to the person that says who the artist is doing.
God, I can't remember. Nope.
Babe, come up here and do the line. Come on up here and do the line. You love this line. What is it? He goes, it's a birthday cake out. It's the end of the movie. It's the final scene. And he says, Jake, he's amazing looking. He says, go ahead, make a wish. And she says,
It already came true.
yep, it already
Oh, I know
came
it.
true. And I loved it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Christine, you love this movie. What is
It got an 83.
an 83?
Yeah, I think it got an 83.
What do you mean
Cheat.
you looked?
I think I looked once and it got an 83.
You've already gone on.
I think I looked once.
Oh, please.
Oh,
She's
what is this
she's
fucking quiz
fucking
show?
around.
Tampering. I'm calling tampering.
Intimidating.
All right, she's fucking around. Oh, she's trying to fuck with you,
Nah,
man.
I'm not buying it.
All right, Mikey, you saw the movie. Did you like it?
Not a fan.
Why not?
Old Molly Ringwald.
She was young then.
Can't do it.
How can you do that? Any movie you watch, if it was in Jaws, is the shark too old for you to be able to like it? I mean, it's 40 years old now.
It's a pretty shitty shark if you want to get down to it.
Oh,
but,
there we go. All right.
that's a
It was
spectrum.
74,
Okay,
dude.
Mikey, get on mic, please.
Yeah.
81.
81.
Oh, don't try to underbid me.
Lewis, how should we do this?
Way to price is
Let's
right
give
it.
the score now.
I was a pretty pink.
Okay.
Yep.
I believe the winner is Ostrander. It was 86. Good job.
I think it's revisionist. I don't think it was rated that high.
That
when
sounds
it
like
came
sour grapes, McRitchie.
out. It could be sour grapes.
Okay.
It very well could be sour grapes.
You guys want to know what the audience score was?
Sure.
Yeah.
86.
Oh.
That's a good movie,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, it's classic.
Hey
That's
guys,
a
come on in.
classic.
How you doing, guys?
Hello.
Grab a drink. Treat it like it's your house. All right, next up. You ready?
Yes,
All
bring
right,
it on.
You went The Breakfast Club. It came out in 1985.
Oh, I just watched it.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Did you look on Rotten Tomatoes for this score,
No,
too?
no.
All right. Emilio Estevez, Judd Nelson.
Almost
Creepy
ran over
Judd
me at the
Another-
Roxy one night.
What's that?
I said Judd Nelson almost hit me in his Jeep at the Rainbow.
Yeah?
Leaving one night.
Doing
He's
a little
now
coke?
on Empire. Have you seen him on Empire? He kind of looks like, kind of prunish.
Really?
Time has not been kind to him. All right, Ostrander, quit filibustering. What do you think The Breakfast Club got?
Oh, okay. So I think it got less than 16 candles. I'm gonna say it got an 81.
81. Honey, you scoring that? All right, there you go. You can't find a song. It's got the most famous song ever, Louis.
Wow.
Do you want the Star Wars ad to play through, or do you want to wait for the goddamn song?
All right.
These things take time.
All right. What?
83.
83 says Mikey. Mikey, did you see this film?
Definitely.
I liked the film, but I thought it was a little melancholy.
Much better than 16 Candles.
You
Okay,
think
so what were the scores? What else was I trying to say?
81.
81, and Mike said 83?
Yep.
84.
Oh,
I'm going to
what do you-
price
what
this
do you want,
right
the
your
Price is
ass.
Right,
That's
you
right.
bastard?
Hey, they
All
did
right.
it to me last time.
It's called strategy.
Sons of bitches.
I bet you it's an 86.
No, well, too bad.
I-
Your final answer's already in, Regis.
You rewind that back?
Okay.
Phone a friend.
I
That's
like
right.
this song. It's
a good song. It's classic.
I like when Billy Idol redid it. Like, why are you redoing another
I
80s
don't
song?
remember that.
All right, here
I
you go.
think you were high.
All right, the winner is... Well, the score is 89. Very high.
I guess that makes me
That's
the
you,
winner.
buddy.
I guess that makes me the winner. And the funny thing is, I was going to go with 90, but I knew that was a little too high.
Now, the audience score is 92.
Oh,
makes sense.
That seems a little high for me.
I agree.
Gross?
It's revisionist.
Grossest scene is when Ali Sheedy's character is shaking the lice or
Out of her hair.
or dandruff out of her hair onto her art project.
That was pretty gross, but I knew plenty of people. I mean, chicks I went to high school with did grosser stuff. I had a chick
Really?
that I sat behind. She had her period in front of me. Yeah. There you go.
I was never into dirty people. Fucking
right.
shower.
All right, Mikey, you're up next, buddy. Mean Girls. I know this is one of your favorites.
Oh, yeah, Tina Fey on top.
Actually, I was looking at the date, 2004. Can you believe this movie's 10 years fucking old?
Fuck.
Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, a bunch of other broads. What did
Amanda Seyfried.
That's right. What
Yeah.
did the critics rate this, Mikey?
90.
90, huh? Seems a little high to me.
That does seem a little high.
All right. Did you enjoy the film?
I was a fan.
Yeah. All right. Is there a Mean Girls 2 or
I don't think so.
there should be, right?
Yeah, there should
No.
be. Absolutely.
Oh, there's a script, I guarantee.
All right. What do you think?
There's a Pitch
floating
Perfect
around
2.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
All right, Ostrander.
This
What do
is
you,
a solid 89.
a solid 89.
Absolutely.
Now, why do you say that?
Because people love Tina Fey. People thought it was smart. Just
The
a
critics.
woman wrote it.
I
yeah.
get where you're going with this. She was
She's
the
a critic's
darling of the critics.
darling,
You
the
can't
Emmy-
shit on her.
Emmy critic darling. Like
Yeah, right. You're 100% right with that. I think you're good with that.
Well deserved.
Chris, are you going to play Price Right style with this?
I'm going to use strategery and split the difference and say it was an 85.
you sunk my
That would-
battleship.
That's right.
That wouldn't be splitting the difference because he said 90, she said 89.
Oh, all right. Well, that's been a long day.
All right.
So,
The score
so
is...
it's the score without going over.
Yes. Well, you can go over if you want. The score of Mean Girls by the critics was 83.
Oh,
Chris, you've pulled another rabbit out of the hat.
out of the ass. Thank you. Thank you. I'm the winner. I'm
Well done.
The
winner.
keep.
You haven't won
telling
yet.
Yourself that.
I'm close.
All right.
One more and this game's done. We can
Now,
call
this
it.
is one of my favorite childhood movies, so don't fuck this up and don't shit on this fucking movie.
Goonies?
I hate that movie. I like the Cyndi Lauper song. in
Top
it, though.
Gun.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Chris, back to you, sir.
Back to me.
Overrated.
Personal favorite.
Sean Penn.
Overrated? Are you out of your mind, Mikey? Good Lord. What's your idea of a good movie?
Please.
These are all classics. What's on the top of your hit parade that you're shitting on Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Please.
Not a Sean Penn guy.
No, that doesn't matter if you're not a Sean Penn guy. What is your idea of a good movie?
Caddyshack, if you want to go under the
Well, I
comedy,
mean,
that's
that's tomato. It's
way
a
better.
very similar thing. Yes, it is. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I'll say 75. I can't believe the critics were kind to it. I think again in hindsight, it looks better than it was. I mean, it was a phenomenon. It got every kid on the East Coast wearing Vans.
My scene that I loved was when who's the chick in it?
Phoebe Cates.
Phoebe, thank you.
No, not her. The chick that gets is kind of the
Can I share a story of how important this movie was in my life? I had a party at my house in high school, allegedly. That never happened because I had a party in high school and invited some girls over to said party. And there was a couple people at the party, I'm not going to name names, who we'll just say hadn't done it yet. They were trying to lose something. So one of the gentlemen there was such a fan of Damone and Fast Times at Ridgemont High that he went out and bought pink socks for the occasion, because when Damone did Stacy in the pool house after school, he kept his pink socks on.
Socks.
Pink socks, yes.
I heard chicks like it.
Then he was like, "Hey Stacy, this is great iced tea," and then they went out to the pool house and got busy for like 3 minutes.
You of Fess a little bit?
A little bit. Hey, you know what? That scene turned me on as a kid. I was titillated by that because who's the chick in it?
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
She gets full naked, full frontal.
Yeah, she does.
Oh man,
Yeah,
well,
man.
that was hot, man. Beat off to that many times. All right, so Christine, what is your? Stop looking at the paper, Mikey.
I don't remember my score.
Yeah, I don't think you gave one.
He said 75.
I said 75.
All right,
Bless you.
Ostrander, what's your score?
I'm trying to get that visual out of my head.
Which one?
Pat and pink socks masturbating.
Pink is his favorite color to whack it into.
79.
79.
For sure.
You're trying to short me
80.
like a bad stock.
All right.
Both of you.
Did you like the movie?
Loved it.
I watched that with my Grammy too.
It's the Sammy
It's a
Hagar.
little weird watching a movie like that with Grammy.
Pat, there's nothing worse than watching remember like HBO on a Friday night when you were like 14?
Oh yeah.
Home with the parents, and some fucked up movie would
Sexy
come
with
on,
one.
and it'd be like you and your mom. I remember watching Bachelor Party with my mother.
I watched it with
half
Stepdad Jimmy.
Half of it being like completely into it and being like, oh my god.
Well, I was like, oh, this is disgusting. I should leave the room, and then I hid behind a chair and
Yeah,
watched
this is
it.
terrible. Or like watching like History of the World Part 1. Like,
Never saw that one, but Bachelor Party definitely was titillated by that as a child.
It's very titillating and
Tawny
embarrassing.
Remember before she turned a drug, fat, bloated bitch? What?
We could talk about tits all night, but what's the
could, we
score?
play
All right. Sorry.
Reining us in.
All right, Mikey, what's the score of it? What Fast Times? I assume you saw this.
Yeah, I said 80.
You hate it, right? Okay. All right, the score is 79. Ostrander, you nailed it.
Wow, good job, Ostrander.
We have a tie.
All right, we
But-
do.
We have a tie.
Get this, critics score was 80. I mean, I'm sorry, audience score was 80, so Mikey was right on that, but that doesn't count.
Grib
So who was right?
No. This is overall, which my lovely lady behind us is keeping. All right, so we're going to do a speed round here to keep it moving on.
This is the tiebreaker.
Yep. Now, 1985, Back to the Future came out. I love that fucking movie, man. I've seen it 8,000 times. I love it. But also that summer, and I didn't know this until I went back in the books, Teen Wolf was released 1 month after Back to the Future. A far, in my opinion, lesser quality movie.
And a trifecta for Michael J. Fox because he was doing his TV show at
Family
the same time.
Ties.
And he shot both of those over the summer on his break, and they both came out at the same time. And that's what made him a superstar.
You know, aside from her being a great news girl, she's also a Michael J. Fox historian
Evidently.
on the side.
Evidently.
All right, so
Wasn't
Big
alive
fan
for
of
an
Alex
episode
P.
of Family
Keaton.
Ties.
Teen Wolf, Ostrander,
It's Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
It's not Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
What is the critics' score for Teen Wolf?
85.
85. Seems a little generous.
They love the Michael J.
All right, Mikey, what say you?
77.
77. All right, I think a little low for you, Mikey. All right, what
I
do you
enjoyed
say?
it on VHS dub.
78.
78. I see what you're doing, Chris, and I'm not sure that's going to work out for you.
Well, we'll see.
All right, the score is 47.
Whoa.
Bingo.
If you would have known, I said, hey, it's pretty low.
Evidently, they were not a fan of Styles surfing on the truck. They weren't digging that. Come on, Styles, let's go truck
Mikey,
surfing.
you won. All right, so let me go to the judges, which is my old lady.
Yeah.
Hey, old lady, who had the lowest score?
I did.
Mikey's score was 77. This matters. We can cut this later. Cut it short. She's on her iPhone doing the math. I told her to do the math before.
Get a calculator. Do the math.
All right. Who's the winner, babe?
Too short.
Of Flixter Fun. We all need to know. We're waiting with bated breath.
Anybody listening is the winner. It's a gift.
Aren't they? We got this. I do want to know the score. You know, people have emailed us. They said, hey, we want to wait around for the score.
They do.
People or person?
I've never seen a single one of those movies in theater. That's kind of why we all see it differently too.
Is that right?
I didn't see which movie. What were the movies again? I'm having an Aussie moment. What were the movies again, man? I don't know.
It's okay, Aussie. It was 16 Candles, Breakfast Club, Mean Girls, Fast Times, and Teen Wolf.
Didn't see any of those movies in the theater either. It's superfluous and erroneous. It doesn't matter.
Theater experience. That's why theater's dying.
I'm sure we'll cut this down, but sweetie.
Well, if everybody pipes down, we'll be able to find a spot to cut it down.
All right, cut it. Take a break. All right, who gives a fuck? Hey, Mikey, you won.
Yep.
There you go, pal. You won something. Look at you, champion! Huzzah! All right, you know what time it is? It's time to move on with the fucking show.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite segments because I get to help people. You know I like to help people.
Ooh.
I like to share my life experiences with people and make it for the better for them.
Yes.
Chris, what's it called?
I believe it's called Dear Patty, and I hope it's age appropriate.
Dear Patty. Turn that music down a little bit, will you?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm a 49-year-old gay man who has been in a relationship with a partner, Alex, for about 25 years. We plan to have our silver anniversary party in July. When I mentioned it to my two older sisters, both had similar reactions. It's not appropriate. And silver anniversaries are for married couples, and you're not married. Patty, is it wrong to celebrate a silver anniversary with Alex? If not, should I send invitations to my two sisters? All right, well, here's my advice to you, sir. It's 2015, okay? I think we can all come to terms with the fact that two dudes banging each other is cool now, all right? So, but we got to deal with those two older bitch sisters of yours. So this is what you do. You guys are going to have that silver anniversary. So go down to your local paint store and get some edible paint. Spray both your cocks with silver paint. Make it a romantic thing, but I want you guys to bang the living S out of each other in all holes. And make sure to film it. Then I want you to put it on a DVD. And then label that DVD, Happy Birthday, Older Sisters. And you mail it to them. Put it in their mailbox and let them watch it. Make sure the first scene you film is one of the more graphic. Happy anniversary.
I love it.
I don't know what that was.
It was me helping people.
Evidently.
I think you could help them expedite the process by sending an email with a link to this video instead of just a DVD by courier, horse courier across the desert.
By mail, and then put it in their mailbox, bypassing the need for the U.S. Postal Service altogether.
It's a simple
They
email.
won't see it coming.
I'm going to mail it, and I'm going to take it back, and I'm going to put it right in the mailbox myself.
No.
Put that flag.
Take it out of the...
That's right. I'm going to raise the flag.
Hold on. They're going to take it out of the FedEx package. They're going to put it in the DVD player. Say, hey, everybody gather around. It's a birthday DVD from Uncle Alex and whatever his name is. And then they put that in, and then bam! Silver cocks, pound it away. And then over it, it's like some graphics run down and say, silver anniversary. Bam! And that will teach them.
Nothing says getting people over onto your side and making them understand your situation by sending them a homemade porno of a family member.
Well, you like to give your advice the way you do.
I do.
And I like to help people.
You're a helper, not a herder. I agree.
Moving on.
Oh,
so say it the shepherd, so say it the flock.
You know what time it is?
What time? I don't.
It's time for another one.
I'm afraid.
No. I'm not going to help anybody. That's all I got. That's all the energy I have.
Man.
Oh.
It's time for you, Ostrander, to shine.
It's time for the Dude Show News Show. Prepare to be informed, because our news girl is down for almost anything.
No, Mikey, stay.
Christine.
He's not a dog.
He loves the news.
Well, I know, Mikey, did you see the new Fast and Furious movie?
watching it right over your shoulder right
What?
now.
No, that's Fast 5, you dummy.
Well,
Get on the microphone, will you?
Figure out which Furious you're watching.
Furious 7 is blown past the $500 million mark at the worldwide box office. The 7th movie in the franchise is poised to soon eclipse Pat's favorite 50 Shades of Grey to become the top release of 2015. And as you all know, it's the final film with the late Paul Walker, who was
That's
killed.
not the final film.
With the late Paul Walker, who was killed in a car accident.
Oh.
However, it's this Wiz Khalifa's new music video, See You Again.
Wiz Khalifa the Roadrunner? What the fuck was that?
It's been garnering praise as a touching tribute to the late actor and a fitting end to the film. It was posted on Vin Diesel's website, and the video quickly passed over 28 million views in 24 hours. I want to just show you a clip because, Pat, I don't know if this is like a tribute or were they really tugging on the heartstrings here.
Well, let's see. You going to play it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to play part of it.
Play the sound. Put the mic near it.
Is that Rick Astley?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
Who's that white guy?
I don't know. That's not Wiz Khalifa.
All right, put it up the mic. Well, you got to hit the play button, I think.
It looks like Vince McMahon is playing piano.
That does.
I am. Hold on a second. Okay, can we pause for a
You're
second?
fired.
Actually, it's probably back. I'll tell you what. I don't know.
You know what? I don't even think you need to
You know
see
what?
it.
No. Keep try and figure that out. I'll talk about it.
I think that video is going the way of Paul Walker.
The only
gone for
Too soon.
The only Fast and Furious movie
not really.
I've ever seen is
Too Furious.
Is the Tokyo Drift thing where they're in Asia.
I like that one.
Yeah,
that's the only one I've seen too.
It was fine.
Oddly enough, isn't Bow Wow in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, you know.
That's fucked up.
You know what? It's not working because I don't know. I guess I'm not on the right Wi-Fi. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. We don't give a fuck. So
Fired.
what about the movie? It's fine.
Anyway, it's really touching, and I wanted to show you.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I wanted to show you a few clips. Oh, I think it's loading.
Who gives a fuck?
Wait, just play the Bone Thugs and Harmony
Can I say
Crossroads
something?
video. We'll get the same. We'll get
Whatever.
All right, look.
Anyway, you know what? Google it. Google
my
it.
dog and Uncle Paul, you all.
What are you talking about? I'll say this: if I'm worth even over $2 million, I ain't getting in a fucking Porsche with some dude doing 80 million
In Santa Clarita.
In Santa Clarita,
on street roads.
I'm like, hey, dude.
Surface
I
streets?
value my
Yeah.
life. Oh, go ahead, play it. Lewis. It was playing.
Yeah.
It's still loading. Hey, did you guys see the Justin Bieber roast? Because
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
We weren't shitting on this anymore?
Nah,
Well, I just want to know because Ludacris apparently was blasting the Paul Walker jokes. Were there Paul Walker jokes being said at the
I don't remember that. People were blasting Ludacris on there. They were taking Luda to school.
Is this the song?
Huh. Yeah. Oh. Is this a...
Anyway.
Is that
okay.
Production. I can tell you already I hate it.
The people get teary
Who
about
did
it?
that song? It's a piece of shit. I can tell you that right now.
It brought a tear. It brought a tear.
Wiz Khalifa. You know what?
You know, it's when they play the music and all the. You know,
And you get to see all the cars.
You're my brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks terrible. Can I? All right. It's about as rousing a tribute as when they did they took the police thing from for "I'm Missing You" when Biggie Smalls died.
Yeah.
And we had to
Yes.
listen to Puffy rap over that.
Yes.
That's what this bullshit is.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to see you rap about this.
It looks like a Dodge video. I'm waiting for Ron Burgundy to come in the middle of it.
It's horrible. What is it called? The Fast and Furious. Look it up if you're listening. It's Wiz
called
Khalifa.
See You Again. See You Again.
Yeah. That's not true.
I guess we won't.
No.
See you later, buddy.
We won't. No, we won't.
All right, what's next? What else you got?
I didn't know if you guys heard this story, but there's a.
Now we can't stop it.
Yeah.
There's this chilling 911 call made by Sandra Bullock. I don't know if you heard this, but someone broke into her house and she was cowering in her closet. She had to call. I guess she has a what is it called, safe room? But she had someone broke into her. Alleged stalker broke into her house and was up in her attic. Bullock, who's breathing heavily, can be heard telling the dispatcher that I'm in my closet. I have a safe door. The stalker was caught. He was clutching a black notebook with a 2-page letter to Bullock when he was arrested, and they searched his home and found an arsenal of illegal weapons, including assault weapons and a machine gun. However, his defense lawyer argued that he wasn't really stalking or burglary because he was under the delusion that he was married to the actress and was only trying to deliver a love letter.
She's not hot.
You don't think so? She's
No.
50. She's pretty good for 50.
Please.
I love that the takeaway is she's got somebody stalking her. She's got to
she's
go in her
not-
safe room. She's not hot.
hot.
She's
She's
not hot.
Not hot enough to have a stalker.
She's cute.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life.
When,
That's
by the
insane.
way, you
Can I
catch
hear
this
it
with
again?
women, they'll go, "She is so hot
I-
for a mother with 8 kids."
this
I
is-
mean, she's so hot. It's like when
She's
you
never
have
even
that
had a
after,
kid.
she's not hot.
She's never even
No,
had a kid that
Pat,
she adopted.
It's not even that. You've touched on a subject of girls propping up other girls saying, "Oh, she's so beautiful." When they always have the friend. They're like, "Oh, she's so pretty."
Oh my God,
she's so exactly. And the person that she's talking about, she's a dog.
Stephanie.
Right? They like it because it's comfortable to them.
Because they like,
But
they
that
like to keep the dogs
22-year-old
around.
slut with the heels and the skinny legs
Yes,
walking by,
she's
they're
a
like,
skank.
"Oh, she's
Yeah.
a pig.
She's a pig.
fucking
She's a
pig."
bitch.
Jennifer Aniston, gorgeous.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say to Stephanie, right? It's because she's kind of like a girl's girl. Like it's like, oh, she's really pretty but not intimidating.
No, I think she's cute.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You can't be intimidating.
You're fucking out.
Sandra Bullock, though,
me or Christine? Who's out?
Sandra Bullock.
Oh,
not hot. Not hot.
locked up
So
in the
anyway,
safe room.
did he kill her? Is she okay?
She's fine, but he broke into her house and was like up in her
That's
attic. And she
terrible.
was home
Well, to
alone.
hire more security.
where was
Jesus
Jesse?
Christ.
Where is Jesse James when you need him?
That's right.
Letting her down
She-
again.
She should have stayed
At a
with him.
Nazi convention.
Yeah, pretty
Anyway, what else you got?
allegedly.
I love Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Me
but
too.
You're trash. I
This,
just want to tell you that.
Popeyes for life.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I don't eat it very much. Like once a year, the salt content
It's
is
very
out of
high.
this world.
Makes my face bloated like a fucking
Yeah,
basketball.
for like a week, I'm bloated and sweating. But this couple in Oklahoma got more than thighs and breasts while eating at a local Edmonton KFC.
good one.
I wrote that.
But
when a premium TV channel, I guess it was on in the restaurant, it was left on and an X-rated adult movie
Ooh.
came on.
Oh, there you go.
I was flabbergasted when I looked up from my plate and saw full nudity, said Diner Gerald Wellen. Him and his wife and his 2 young boys were enjoying some chicken, and he nearly choked, noticing full frontal.
his chicken.
Get it? Get it? Chunky your chicken.
Count it. Count it.
Full frontal nudity, and
Turn that down.
he caught it on his phone, and then of course shared it with CNN. So you can actually see the video up on CNN, sitting this poor family. Anyway,
Can you hear Bill O'Reilly? Well, tonight on news, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Apparently, someone got caught choking their chicken.
I'm just excited that they're offering like dinner theater. I mean, you gotta. It's a really competitive fast food market. You have to
Where do
offer
you go
things to
and
get
sit and
customers
watch?
in the door.
where do you go and watch TV at a KFC?
I don't know.
TVs are everywhere now. I think you got to
Evidently.
pay a lot of money for that, by the way. So what happened? They okay?
Anyway, KFC apologized for the negative dining experience. This was an isolated incident, and we're taking measures to ensure it'll never happen
I'll tell you
again.
what. Apologize for those. That's fucking mashed potatoes. Jesus Christ, heat that up in a microwave. It's horrible. The mashed potatoes are horrible there.
What's wrong with them?
Please, have you eaten there?
Not in a long time.
All right. So they're okay. Everyone's
Yeah,
alive.
everybody's fine. I'm sure the children.
Except
that's
for
their
the
new,
chicken.
Their new favorite restaurant.
All right. One more. Give us one. You got nothing? No more?
Oh, I had this. You guys saw the Going Clear, the HBO documentary.
That was great.
And
Yeah, I did.
They have this 25-year-old music video. It was just spoofed on SNL. I was gonna play that for you, but I'm
No,
obviously
please
having,
do.
No, I'm having
Technical difficulties.
dead air.
What are they gonna do? Make fun of people? They're fine. The people are fine. I love in that doc. If you watch the documentary, what are they guilty of? Tom's a little wacky, trying to bang a chick that lives in his place and Telluride for a month. Oh, that's not the well. The first time a guy ever tried to do that.
She resembled the captive from Gone Girl.
Oh,
yeah.
and by the way, all right, what is this?
I can't hear it. It's the video I was gonna play for you.
It's great for radio. No sound.
Well, basically, like
It's a Nazi propaganda film.
they made a
please.
video instead of like
Serious.
celebrating
It's
that
fine.
like they're giving aid to Africa or they're not going to play Sun City. Like they're just proud and trying to be tax free. They're trying to get tax exempt status.
I don't think if we worry about Scientologists, they're fine.
At the end, it turns into We Are the World. It's like everybody.
Yeah, I saw that video
That's
where they
an
did
awesome
like the
sweater.
song. Yeah. If you saw the documentary, they beat Uncle Sam down because they tried to sue him with
Yeah.
2,400 people. They beat him down, and then they did a song after, like, "We Are All Unified." Who cares? They're fine.
I think you should be able to believe when you want to. It's just kind of funny if you 25 years later to watch this video.
I don't even have a problem with that. Like their torture, by the way, that they really get into is, well, we'd have to clean the toilets with toothbrushes.
I do that.
It's fine. They're okay. They're fine. We're all fine. We're all fine here. What's the line in Star Wars with Han Solo? We're all fine.
We're all fine. How are you? How are you doing?
How are you? Yeah. So we're all good.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lou, hit it. Hey, everybody. See, isn't that a way to end the show? Hey. Chris, I want to say that Star Wars thing, though. Han said one more thing, though. Didn't he say, we're all fine? How are you?
Yeah.
But he's like,
I think it's, I don't know.
There's a technical.
How are you doing?
How are you?
Yeah.
We're doing great, but I'll tell you what, as listeners, you're fucking up. You're not sharing this show enough, man. Get your shit together. We'll keep doing it for you. We're out. We'll see you next time.